Good morning, welcome back to Parsnips and Parsimony. Haven't vlogged in, well, I think the last video you're going to see is Lydia's. The last video you're going to see is Lydia's birthday. And then we all managed to get sick. Grace and Daniel started with it, and then very quickly it spread to everyone else except Art. Art is still the lone man standing here. I'm not sure that he's actually going to get it though. He seems pretty healthy, and from the rate of speed that we all got it, if he doesn't have it by now, I doubt he's getting it, which is fine. It's good to have one man healthy. But that being said, we do have to take John down for a COVID test because where he works, they are demanding that he gets his test before he goes back to work. So we're going to do that later on this morning. But I was totally down for the count yesterday. Barely got out of bed. And I am feeling much better today. So I am where I am always am. I'm out in my garden. That seems like the story of my life right now. It has been raining. It was a great day yesterday to be sick because it rained and rained and rained and rained. So today, between the raindrops, it's supposed to rain a little while, I'm going to attempt to finish that last weed pile. And I even brought out some beans. That's how determined I am to finish those weeds and get beans planted. Art, my buddy, is coming to help me. We're going to see if we can get this done before the rain comes. I have never had so many slugs in one place as I have in this back garden, and I just keep chucking them out. Tons and tons of slugs. I don't know. I don't think they make that. No, this is the first.
What's
this
that?
one's a snail.
Oh, I saw one of those.
Got a snail in here and a slug. It must be something with the soil. Look at that. Yuck. I just keep putting them in the compost. You have a bucket for yourself? Okay, check this out. The worms in these gardens. Okay, so we have slug problems, but on the other hand, we have so many worms. I don't know where they came from. Okay, where'd you go, Mr. Wormy? Oh, there's another slug. Slugs are everywhere. We just throw him in the compost pile. Where'd you go, wormies? There's another slug. I kid you not when I say there's slugs. Okay, hang on, folks. Let's see if I can find that wormy. I mean, they're all over the place. See? Look at that. They just pop right out of the soil. And there's another one right there. Look at the size of these. Aren't these gorgeous worms? Well, I just leave them in there. They're doing good stuff.
A lot of weeds.
Well, they know what's coming to them. Look at them. Weeds, weeds. It's been a couple days since we had weeds. Here you go, girls.
Here you go, enjoy.
Oh, they're gonna fly out. Good morning. Is that Broody? That's Broody.
Oh, really? She all done, Broody?
Oh, that would be really nice. See her clucking?
Okay. There you go.
Yes, she was hungry enough. She wanted to come out for some fresh greens.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Ew,
Slugs everywhere.
disgusting. We finished getting this all weeded, but something I've learned is I made the actual beds way too big. they aren't feasible for reaching into the center, and that's a lot of the problem with the weeds here. With my tomatoes, it's the same thing. I can't get to the middle, and that's a learning curve. I was in a rush doing this, and I didn't measure them out like I've done my other gardens before. So considering that I'm putting beans in this plot here, and I need to be able to reach to the center, I think I'm going to actually just put a path right down to the center. So these will be more like 3x3 blocks, maybe 4x4 blocks. And I think that will be easier so I can walk down the center, but I can still from all sides reach the beans. You know, gardening is trial and error, and obviously I made an error. So we're gonna do it down the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, for a walk. Wow, that composted, look at that. Oh, look at the bugs in there too. That's probably why all the birds have been out here. Oh, lovely centipede. Welcome to the garden. Look at the slugs, guys. I've probably picked 50 to 100 slugs. I don't know how many you got, but
quite a few.
Oh, they're awful back here, and that's why we're having problems with our peppers, is the slugs. And what hopped on my sleeve but a cabbage moth. Glad that's not on my cabbage or my kale up front. The beans are all planted. I just have to tuck them in. I decided on the one section, I'm actually gonna plant some beets, yellow beets, and then these are from 2015. I don't think these are gonna come up, but I'm gonna put them in and sprinkle them in with these guys. If they come up, they come up. But if I remember right, I've tried these multiple times, they haven't come up. I just forget to label that that's what I planted. So we're gonna use these up and plant some yellow beets. There we are, beets, and then beans. There is so much more to do, but we have to go take John for his COVID test, and Art is over here trying to turn our second compost pile, which has a really bad problem with woodvine. If you guys have never had woodvine, be so thankful. It is awful stuff. It's like, what is it, starfishes? Yes. You cut off the roots, except you cut them into a million pieces, like when we rototilled, and they came back. They rooted. All those little pieces rooted into a million little woodvine plants. So the compost pile has the same problem. Art, you're a good man. Yeah. Pulling that woodvine for me.
Yeah, we got
Thank you.
What we're going to do is, I'm making a pile. We're going to dry it out and burn it, because if you try to compost it, it's just going to like its new environment and grow.
Yes, yes, yes. Look at it all there. All right, we got to go. John is back from his COVID test. In fact, I went back outside and weeded. It was pouring rain, so I'm inside now. Art's just finishing up the compost pile.
Is this up for dinner or lunch? Same for dinner?
How many people are hungry? Are you hungry?
I'm starting to get more hungry.
You're getting more hungry. Grace, are you hungry? Lydia and Peter, are you hungry?
Yes.
Okay, I think we've had no appetites here for 5 days. Like, food lasts forever. Go ahead, you can bring that in for me. Use your muscles. Each pick up a side and bring it in, okay? There you go. Can you do that?
Oh, isn't it going to be that heavy?
I think it's for the truck. Oh, Peter's here to save the day. Yay for Big Brother. There we go.
Mommy.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Is that for the ambulance?
It is for the ambulance. So I guess, John, go ahead and heat up the spaghetti. Peter made spaghetti last night for everyone because Peter's feeling better. Got a little bit of soup, but this soup,
yeah, Peter's one of the first people to get sick.
No, he wasn't. Grace and Daniel were the first ones.
The first of the
and then Peter, but Peter's feeling better.
I think it was Grace, Daniel, Lillian, and then you, and then I.
We are trying to recover
Mary.
Between the house, food. I think people are starting to eat more, which means I've got to go back to cooking. But Peter made the spaghetti, so we're going to do that. Whoever spilled that on the floor,
Mary.
John or
Mary.
Mary. Please pick that up, Mary. That's what's going on. This is life when you're sick. Just trying to survive and keep everybody alive, fed, and kill the bugs. I'm in the middle of making dinner, and I've got rice, and we're doing like taco bowls, keeping it really, really simple for those who feel like eating, although more people are eating. And then I have some steamed squash back there I'm just steaming. And then I'm also making a low-carb peanut dessert for later. One of the things that I do when, no marshmallow honey, not right now. One of the things that I like to do when I'm sick is to make sure I stay away from as many carbs, particularly simple carbs, sugar, white bread, things like that. I can't always do it, but I try my best to, just so the inflammation can leave my body as fast as I can, which, as we all know, sugar promotes inflammation and makes us sicker, and I don't want to be any sicker than I am. So that's why I'm doing a low-carb dessert, just because I'm finally feeling like eating again, but I want to make sure that I'm eating healthy food. So I'm not going to be eating the white rice. The kids and Art will be, just because it doesn't bother them like it bothers me. And I'm going to do mine on a bed of lettuce. And that sounds good to me. And then for later on, I'll have the low-carb dessert. I don't necessarily impose my eating habits on the children. They are welcome to eat if they just want a salad, but I also want to provide them some carbs too, because they are growing kiddos and I want them to grow. Hey kiddo, how are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Really good.
You're finally feeling better, aren't you? You were really sick this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you couldn't do videos.
No, I couldn't do any videos. She was so sick. She just laid on a crib mattress in my room for 2 straight days. She was
And she's
really
feeling
sick. But
better
she is
now.
feeling so much better. And Daniel, hi Daniel. You were really sick too, but
No,
you were happy sick.
no.
What's on your shirt there, Daniel?
Factors.
It has tractors. What do you know what it says?
Yes.
What does it say? Can you dig it? Very nice. Well, that was a real adventuresome vlog for the day. I ended up taking a nap this afternoon and just chilling and editing videos tonight. Art did bring up some chickpeas. He replaced all of my supplies for the kitchen, and he brought up some picked cheese, so we're going to start soaking those for hummus. And then Peter went ahead and just made some waffle batter for tomorrow morning. So we will be doing waffles in the morning, compliments of Chef Peter. But with that, I'm gonna end the video. Sorry for the lackluster video, but I guess that's what happens when you're recovering from sickness. As always, I hope you're having a fabulous day. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.